marketing, like she stick around with lots of other great prizes. I'm really excited to end the conference with a very special friend. You know, putting a conference on can be very challenging, and I thought about not continuing to do this until Lydia Pierson from the Buckle said, you know, this is some potential, and actually volunteered her time. It was on our steering committee, and it really made me feel like, yes, this is maybe something that we need to offer to small businesses. So please give a warm welcome to our good friend, Lydia.
Live streaming might not be for me. I have a hard time talking at people, so I get a little nervous, so stick with me. My name is Lydia Pierson. I'm the Director of Digital Marketing and CRM at Buckle. My name is Lydia Pierson. I'm the Director of Digital Marketing and CRM at the Buckle. I've been at the Buckle for 21 years. Most of my professional background was with the Buckle. I started in '95. I was a webmaster for Buckle.com, and it was a small but scrappy website. And really, when I look at what Janelle is doing with Grow and just speaking with all of you, I get so very excited because it reminds me of when we were small. And, you know, we didn't have a lot of traffic to the website, for example. And we were doing scrappy things. I was begging and borrowing and stealing for Buckle, and trading for media, and figuring out scrappy ways to get attention to the website. And so, you know, my heart goes out to you guys, and I get so very excited about where you are in your lives right now and in your businesses. There's so much potential here, and it warms my heart to see that, you know, Janelle and all the folks over at rural Nebraska are here as a resource to you. I just squirreled. Let's see. So today, I've grown up with the Buckle over 21 years. As the digital support teams grew, I moved toward the marketing side as more of a holistic approach. Today, I lead an amazing team of digital marketers in email marketing, social media marketing, search marketing, which I geek out over because there's a lot of data there, affiliate marketing, retargeting, digital gift carding, international, and marketing data analytics teams to support both the e-commerce website, but also over 450 stores, plus the new initiatives that are happening. I'd love to share this with you today. But ultimately, my passion is the guest. I'm going to get all that. Our guest online, and each of our guests that visit our locations. How do we relate to our favorite guests as we're a big brand? The trend and the culture moves toward the smaller makers. We are at heart smaller makers. We are that gritty, scrappy group still. How do we do that? How do we communicate that with our brand? How do we evolve and communicate and stay relevant in our guests' lives? We've been working on some cool new things, and I wanted to share a few of those with you today. I think last year when you had me on, I threw a lot of data at you guys, and so this time I'm going to do a little bit of show and tell so you can see a couple things. So this is our first phase of the mobile app. It's iOS today, but Android's coming, so stay with us. We wanted a way to give our guests immediate access to the daily deliveries that each store receives, and that's daily deliveries. And by having the app, you can easily call dibs on up to 5 styles. So you get a notification, you come see all of the products that are in that day, the styles, and you can call dibs on up to 5 and hold them aside for you for an amount of time, and you can come in and try them on, decide whether or not you want to purchase them. Because we are fast fashion, the number of SKUs that we have is very thin, so having first dibs means a whole lot. We don't have 10 of the same top that comes in at the same time, so It's having access. But what's more than that, we're adding better online shopping experience, loyalty, buckle card tools, and more content to the mobile app. I personally always thought that the secret to mobile app success was anchoring the app in either love or money. And I kind of overgeneralized, but really what I'm saying is that when you look at the uninstalled statistics in an app can have a really short life on your phones. If you think about the apps that you keep and the apps that you uninstall, an average of 26% of app installs are uninstalled in the first hour, 38% in the first day, 64% in the first month, and 89% in the first 12 months. Thinking about the apps you decide to keep, they're either tied to relationships like Facebook and Twitter and those sorts of things, or they're tied to your money, like your banking app. You always want to keep that open. Or this Musical.ly app that keeps popping up on my phone. I think my daughter might be loading it back in every time. So if you guys aren't Musical.ly, give me a shout. So this buckle app was born out of the need to connect with highly engaged guests with the absolute latest product and a way to communicate directly back to their favorite store, not to corporate, not to a faceless brand, but to the teammates that they know in that store. And it's an extension of our teammate and the service we've been known for in the store. And take a look. This is the time it's not working.
I would assume it's not embedded. You might have to go to the link if it's wireless.
Go where? Sorry.
If you can click on your link.
You can't see that. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's powerful, but
It's not embedded.
But not hidden.
it's cute.
Like
Seriously,
There. Sheesh. It takes a village. Okay. Here. So that was our Buckle app, and this is Buckle Select. Another service we're really excited about is Buckle Select. It's a handful, it's actually just over 20 personal stylists around the country. It's a boxed service, but it doesn't require a subscription. So it's based on the relationship with the stylist of your choice. So a real person to call or message at any time, style advice, set up outfits for you, and ship you a box. So no minimum purchases, no styling fee or subscription, free shipping to your house, and also I have another video. So here we go again.
Our music teacher at our school does it. Yeah, it was
Is it hard to find time, Michelle?
We're going to get this. Shut this down. I'm sorry, guys.
like one of us. My favorite
So, okay, we're going to go on without videos. So the last one that includes a video that you're not going to see is Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious Out 8 releases in April of this year. So we worked on an Affliction and we worked on an exclusive collection at Buckle with Affliction and Universal tied to the April 2017 release of the movie Fast and Furious 8. It's a collection of styles inspired by the movie. These definitely aren't movie tees. They're actually carefully crafted pieces that would fit right into that lifestyle. Videos on YouTube or go to buckle.com/furious8. There's a video. I'm sorry, guys. So last year I shared several predictions, and this year I wanted to go through a few of them and see how I did. So last year I predicted that live streaming platforms would become the norm. I think we're all still learning. At the time, I think Facebook may have just announced their live streaming to compete with Periscope, and I think that they're nailing it. And I think that there were some really great presentations today about live streaming. It's filling my feed actually with home-based business and those sorts of things, and I think that's awesome. This year I actually predict that all marketing will at least be anchored in video. According to Syndicast, 74% of all traffic will be video in 2017. So if we're not comfortable with video today, it's going to be very difficult to do business tomorrow. So also, and I love having the Google guy here, having more video also improves SEO, as Google, which owns YouTube, favors video in the search results. Yeah, I mentioned this one too. So last year I shared that while we evolved from cave drawings to works of written art, our cultural communications developing back into that universally understood emoji. So use it to your advantage in direct sales. Did I get that one right? I don't think so. The actual using emojis to create sales, but I think that there are still a lot of use in live video and also in major advertising. That's dead for Google. That's kind of funny. And last year I predicted, I showed you a picture of my 9-year-old in the Samsung virtual reality goggles. I predicted that we would see a surge in adoption, so get your marketing ideas for the new world. This year, she doesn't know that I'm showing this picture again. But we also saw, and I think you guys saw it too, a real heavy wave during holiday of the virtual reality goggles brought down in price, brought down in production, the cardboard or plastic. They're becoming more mainstream, and mainstream tech happens before mainstream advertising in tech. So I think it's continuing to come, and it's still one to watch. I think that the Google Home and the Amazon Dot, I think Alexa, I think is another place where we should keep our eye on. The Google guy mentioned it a little bit, but I think that it's important for us to understand what we need to do with our websites in order to optimize for voice search. So last year I predicted that we would see a definition of brand identity change, shifting from the package presentation we create for our brands to a more real and reflective brand message that's created and shared by our own customers. We are who our customers think we are. Our brands are defined by those we serve. And as the world continues to get smaller and access to new products continue to get easier, it's more difficult to predict customer behavior. It's important to build relationships with our customers. Consistent engagement is key, I think. This year I predict that marketers will refocus on customer-centric marketing. So it's important for us to work on our advocacy programs, build real relationships, go past the compensation, and dig into the real reason why we want to promote each other. Advocates and influencers are brands too, and we can find natural connections between the two of us. And we marketers will focus on even more on retention. So at the Buckle stores, we're asking for permission to call you with new shipments after you decide and offer you a dedicated stylist to build out the looks before you arrive. Online, we're building out retargeting campaigns through email, social media, and digital display, and video channels. So we're working on smarter recommendations and live styling help through chat. So one of the things, we're talking about video quite a bit, and one of the things that we've tested and we're proving out right now is that using video on the website drives engagement, using video on YouTube drives traffic, and what we're finding too is that YouTube in our retargeting, who here's doing retargeting right now? Awesome. So we're retargeting through email right now. We're basing it off of behaviors. I think segments are fantastic, and they're very helpful if they are based on your past purchase history, if they're based off of your interests or your demographics. But I think that taking it a step further and thinking about what did you do last? What did you last show interest in? And so that's what we're doing with retargeting. So we're listening on the website for specific behaviors. You're adding a specific item to your cart, or you're visiting a specific piece of content on the website, and then we're doing some things after. So we're triggering emails after to remind you of that great content or remind you of the product that you visited. We're also reminding you through digital display, and we're pulling video into it too. So we'll show you, if you visit our Fast and Furious product, we may then show you out on the ad network, we may show you a snippet of the video, and then we'll show you some of the products that you visited while you were there. So we use the video as an attractor, and we actually have video and non-video testing against each other, and we're finding that we're getting 15% increase when we use video as an attractor. Next for us though is social media. So starting next week, we're going to start retargeting in social media using dynamic ads. So we'll be listening again for on the website for specific behaviors, and then displaying ads in Facebook. But these are going to be dynamic in that it's not going to be static content. It's going to be actual content or product that you visited or related product that you visited while you were on the website. And we're pretty excited about those sorts of things. We have such a wide variety of product. We've got a lot of brands, and it's a wide variety of brands, and sometimes the brands don't necessarily fit the same segment. And so we can target the gimmicks and free people type of guest with one type of content, and we can target the Hurley Billabong type guest with content that is relevant to them. Okay, so with that, I wanted to thank everyone for submitting your ideas and your feedback from the presentations today. And there were so many really great presentations with Mike sharing his marketing trends, and the Google guy was awesome. I geek out over that stuff. Chase, we all took notes so that we don't suck. Gloria, I was so inspired, but I'm still not quite ready to jump right into the live video just yet. We'll get there. I do see a lot of value in the live video though, even at the stores, because we do receive daily shipments. It would be great to do a little show and tell, pull out of the box, see the shipments that you're seeing, that our guests, that our teammates are seeing every day. It's a little bit of show and tell that they do with themselves. So it'd be really great to share that experience with the guests too. And then also Angela Lee. I was so excited when I heard you were coming. It's funny, I actually saw Katie at Grow. I don't know if she's in here. Hey! I saw you on a live stream with the Sholdit, and it was a demonstration about the wonderful invention. And then I went right to the mall and I bought one for my mom, who hates purses. And she said it was the best Christmas present ever, and so it must be true because she said it. So I just wanted to share that with you. But that was live streaming. I wouldn't have known if I hadn't seen the live stream. And I also wouldn't have known if I didn't have that personal connection. So I think having those personal connections with Katie, for example. So just remembering a face and getting your face out there. I think that's the biggest part of it too, is just making that connection. And warts and all, that's we are just naturally us. And I think it's honest and it's genuine. So I wanted to read a couple of the entries that I got from I wanted to read a couple of the entries that I got from the sweepstakes that you guys entered today. So it was, what was the biggest takeaway that you're gonna take away from this conference and you're gonna use in your business. And I got a lot of entries, but I did want to share a few of these with you. I loved Chase, don't be a douchebag. It was a great reminder for all of us to remember customer service is important to us. The event posting and live streaming. I've learned to use our story and heritage to brand our business. And I think that's great too. That's the pushing your brand and your personality at the same time. I think that's so important. And then promoting live stream ahead of time. Also, just be human and treat customers the way you want to be treated. You can never go wrong, even with the flaws I'm hung up on. So those were really great. And I have a whole bunch more, but I do want to let you know Buffalo is 50 this year, so we're giving away 3 $50 gift cards. We picked 3 winners, and we're going to send the gift cards digitally, so you'll get them tomorrow morning in your email. Katie Warner. Is Katie here? No. Nancy Flock. Yay!